Oh yeah, I'll just tell you.
Porque te queda a las 10. Cuando ya llegue aquí, yo te que no hasta las 10.
Close the door and get a.
Ya, everybody else. Yo creo que sí. No había nadie.
Just eye out stuff here.
¿Es microphone or speaker?
Con la bocina que ya está. Ah, bueno, es micrófono.
Sí, ¿por qué?
Let's go. Don't take care of that. Go.
I don't know how to read. Me dijiste eso. Me dijiste que no podía leer temprano. Tampoco. Yo soy engineering major. ¿Y tú qué haces? Exacto. Exacto. Sí, pero puedes leer.
No.
Lo hago a la siguiente ya que no vengas. Cuando no vengas.
All this meeting to order. 6:11, Senate Secretary, could we please proceed to our forum call?
President Loya,
Here.
DPI Miramontes,
Present.
DPE Alvarez, EA Navarro, Senator Perez, Senator Perez Ramos,
Present.
Senator Strickland, Senator Duran, Senator Diaz Olmos, Senator Rojas, Senator Ramirez, Senator Alvarado, Senator Barrientos, Senator Boatwright, Senator Borrego, Senator Burkhoff, Senator Chacho, Senator Gutierrez, Senator Guerrero, Senator Lechuga, Senator Morales, Senator Mota, Senator Ochoa, Senator Ortega,
President.
Senator Rodriguez,
President.
Senator Solis, Senator Zuniga,
President.
Thank you, Senate Secretary. Could we please proceed to review last week's minutes? Senator Burkhoff,
I motion to approve last week's minutes and probably some ground for errors.
we got a motion on the floor to approve last week's minutes. Senator Bettis.
I second.
All right, we got a motion and a second to approve last week's minutes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against say nay. Any abstentions? All right, last week's minutes are approved. Could we please proceed to review this week's agenda? Senator Burkhoff.
Can we strike the first legislative assistant? She's not here. I don't know how to pronounce her name. New business, sorry. New business under appointees. Appointments.
Point of information, Senator Burkhoff, do you want to strike it or table it?
Oh, we'll table. Can I table it for next week?
I sent this PDF. It's in the OneDrive. It's in the OneDrive. I got it from the email.
Senator Burkhoff.
I motion to approve this week's minutes.
All right, we got a motion on the floor to approve this week's agenda. Senator Bettis. All right, we got a motion and a second to approve this week's agenda. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against say nay. Any abstentions? All right, this week's agenda is approved. Moving on to our next point of business. We've got some guests with us today. If you guys would just mind standing up, saying your name and your major. Start in the right side.
Miguel, I am Jacob Sachs, and my major is music.
Hello guys, my name is Osvaldo Perez. My major is biological sciences with
concentration in biomedicine and a minor in psychology.
Hello, everyone. My name is Caleb Morales. I'm also a biology major with a biomedical concentration.
Hello, everyone. My name is Giovanna Gerardo, and I'm majoring in criminal justice.
Hello, y'all. My name is Diego Triana, and I'm majoring in general management with a minor in CIS.
Hello, my name is Andrea Yanez. I'm also majoring in biological sciences with a concentration in biomedical sciences.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Juliana Guevara. I'm pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing.
Welcome, thank you guys for joining us. Moving on to our next point of business. Under new business, Bill number 9, Chicano Pre-Law Society. Senator Bettis, the floor is yours.
So I'll leave this bill to.
Senator Bettis, the floor is yours.
So for the representative of this, Agnes is going to represent.
Would you read the title for us?
This proposal seeks to secure funding of $1,980 to cover expenses for 11 members of the Chicano Pre-Law students to participate in the upcoming Boston, Massachusetts for the LSAT Law School Forum, scheduled for November 2nd. November 2nd to the 4th, 2024, at the Renaissance Boston's Newport Hotel in 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Whereas the Law School Admission Council is a nonprofit organization committed to advancing law and justice.
Just put the title, that's fine. Yes, this is second reading. Yeah, no problem. Senator Bettis, any comment?
There's a typo on it. It says it at the bottom, not the top.
Point of clarification, Dr. Mendes, could we amend the bill right now?
If it's a grammatical error, yes, but if it's changing the number of participants, no.
Okay, I believe it's a grammatical error. Would it need a motion to amend it? Or could we just amend it?
If it's a quick, you don't need a motion for a grammatical.
Okay. Secretary, could we please change the date from November 2nd to November 1st? Any comments on the bill?
So this bill's going to be for 11 individuals. They're all pre-law students, undergraduates. They're with the Chicano Pre-Law Society. Essentially what it is to help them travel to Boston. If you're not familiar with the LSAT Forum, it's the Law School Admissions Council. They're the ones that administer the test. You have to go through them. You get your ID number from them to register for the LSAT. What they have started doing is hosting LSAT events with 100+ law schools in attendance. So it's kind of like a big tabling event, like what we do, but on a grand scale. And it allows the students to connect with every law school and admissions. A lot of the time they give fee waivers for the LSAT or just for the application to submit to the law school. But more than anything, it's going to help them build the connections with the admissions and ask the questions they need.
Any questions? Senator Burkholm?
I motion to approve. Can you go to the bill number, please? Appropriate. I motion to appropriate the funding of $1,980 to bill number 9.
All right, we got a motion on the floor to appropriate the amount of $1,980 to bill number 9. Senator Rojas? All right, we got a motion and a second to appropriate the amount of $1,980 to bill number 9. We will now open the floor for debate and discussion.
So it was chosen off to check our most active members and who have completed the most requirements that we require. The only exception would be one of them that we still are gonna have her do the requirements, but she got chosen because she won this fundraiser incentive that we set and did a But we did this increase and we told our members that we were still the most able to go on the trip.
Floor is open for discussion.
Oh, okay, sorry. When you do the math, like divide by 11, it equals to 180. I thought the max was 150. No?
So, discussion.
There is no actual math on a specific basis. 150 is the recommended average out of the entire academic year. The math would technically be for this case.
3,500, right?
Yeah.
8,500 is for, yes.
It's organizational.
Yes.
Anything more than 3 is organizational.
Yes, 3 and above count as organizational, either as they go as a student or not, because we are group. And also to give more clarification on the 150 per person, if that's only our goal for the whole academic year, and especially I was told, from my understanding is that recently a bill passed with 100 students, 85 average, that brings the average really low. I believe we have currently an average of around $95 per student. Therefore, that's also a clarification and why the further students are gonna be a little above average to help compensate for average. And we're feeling more generous. Also, quick clarification, I would like to point out from the 11 students, legislative assistant Agnes and Senator Bettis are included. Therefore, that's the reason why Agnes read the title of the bill.
Good. Senator Berghoff?
I call a question.
All right, so we have a motion and a second to appropriate the amount of $1,980 to bill number 9. Since this amount is greater than $1,000, we'll proceed to a roll call vote. Secretary?
Senator Perez, Senator Perez Ramos.
Yes.
Senator Strickland,
Yes.
Senator Duran,
Yes.
Senator Diaz-Olmos.
Yes.
Senator Rojas,
Yes.
Senator Ramirez,
Yes.
Senator Alvarado,
Yes.
Senator Barrientos,
Yes.
Senator Boatright,
Yes.
Senator Borrego.
Yes.
Senator Burkhardt,
Yes.
Senator Chacho,
Yes.
Senator Gutierrez,
Yes.
Senator Guerrero, Senator Lechuga,
Yes.
Senator Morales,
Yes.
Senator Mota, Senator Ortega,
Yes.
Senator Rodriguez,
Yes.
Senator Solis,
Abstain.
Senator Zuniga,
Abstain.
Am I allowed to ask, is there also part of
But yeah. All right. With 2/3 majority vote of the Senate, hereby appropriate the amount of $1,980 to bill number 9. Senator Bettis, what's your question? All right, moving on to our next point of business. Senator Bettis.
Can I ask why there's abstentions?
Point of order, you don't have to, how can I say, you don't have to disclose why you voted one way or another. You're holding no.
Yeah, did not answer your question. Awesome. Moving on to our next point of business. Under new business, bill number 13, IEEE Frontiers in Education Conference. Senator Bettis, the floor is yours.
I'll pass the floor to Senator Strickland.
Yes, we just passed. So a bill to appropriate the sum of $150 to help defray the expense of sending one student to
Point of
a
order? If you now then proceed to let the guest read the title, and then you proceed with it.
The guest is not able to be with us today because he has class. So I was gonna represent.
Okay, yeah.
Title, a bill to appropriate the sum of $150 to help defray the expenses of sending one student to attend the 2024 IEEE Frontiers in Education Conference at Washington DC from October 13th through the 16th, 2024.
Okay, can you proceed to tell us a little bit about this?
So, he is a PhD student. He worked on this project for over a year, and I believe it's the department is fully supporting him with his lodging and airfare. He has represented UTEP on 4 other occasions for this specific project, and he's usually funded by the Coding Like a Data Miner project, but that funding recently ended, so he's coming here to request some assistance from us.
Any questions? Senator Burkholm?
I motion to appropriate the amount of $150 to Bill number 13.
All right, we got a motion on the floor to appropriate the amount of $150 to Bill number 13. Senator Pettit? All right, we got a motion and a second to appropriate the amount of $1,500 to Bill number 13. I will now open the floor for discussion.
Point of clarification, 150.
Yeah, I would, 150, you said 1,500.
To appropriate the amount of $150 to Bill number 13. I will now open the floor for discussion.
Generous.
So it's open discussion.
I can read the email that we communicated about. I'm just gonna read verbatim. He spoke to us a little bit, but it's for the Frontiers in Education. He didn't go into detail about what the project is specifically, but with all the support that he had from the Frontier Education, we felt like it was a process in the right direction to represent UTEP. But he didn't go into specifics on what the project was. He was pretty nervous.
Did y'all talk to the teachers? Like, how do we know the teachers are supporting you? You just said it, or?
Yeah, based on the itinerary and with just like supporting of the lodging, supporting they usually don't do that.
What was the question?
I was like, did he talk to the teachers? Like, did anybody come with him to the meeting?
Oh no, it was just.
So from my understanding, he's going to an international conference that's taking place here in the United States regarding more of his research that took a whole year, and it already concluded.
Yeah.
So he's going to Washington DC to present his research paper and his findings. Since I was very surprised, because actually the IEEE conference, it takes part, is the Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers, which is my field. However, he's going as an education major, or education graduate, to present his research to a highly technical conference, which I found very interesting. Also,
Senator Pettis?
am I allowed to use this time to direct a question to our educator?
Yes, just it's open discussion.
Quick question to our advisors. First of all, I apologize to the whole Senate because I wasn't able to attend this Saturday's meeting. However, from my understanding, is that when we perform voting, we go strictly to yes or no, and the option for abstaining is mostly for special situations where we cannot take part of the voting. Is that correct, or am I
No,
misunderstanding?
the definition of abstention means that you're neither for or against the vote, so you just prefer to. It won't count in the overall tabulation for the majority. You're kind of withdrawing from the decision.
Okay, thank you.
Senator Ortega?
From my understanding, like, it doesn't like hurt or help.
It's currently open discussion, unless you'd like to make a motion. Senator Chong?
Okay, just really quickly before I start, to The students' work has to do with cultural relevance for some practice in high school.
Senator, one minute.
I motion to recognize Senator Ochoa.
All right, we got a motion on the floor to recognize Senator Ochoa. Senator Solis.
I second.
All right, we got a motion and a second to recognize Senator Ochoa. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against say nay. Any abstentions? Welcome, Senator. Senator Chacho, I call the question. All right, so we got a motion and a second to appropriate the amount of $150 to bill number 13. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against say nay. Any abstentions? All right, we hereby appropriate the amount of $150 to bill number 13.
Point of order, whenever there's a motion live, you can't bring another motion on until that other motion closes, so that's fine for this. It was, but just, for keep Robert's rules of orders in place.
Yes, sir. Thank you. All right, moving on to our next point of business. Under new business, bill number 14, UTEP ROTC Army. Senator Pettis, floor is yours.
I will also, again, pass the floor to Senator Strickland.
He's here, so I just.
Yes, you would read the title and then you'd speak further on the bill.
Okay. So I read this up. I read this up. Yep, read this up.
You bring it up a little. I mean, down, you're scrolling up, but let's go.
Stand up. Oh, so I read that whole paragraph? Title, yes, sorry.
A bill to appropriate the sum of $1,575 to help pay for the expenses of sending 9 members of the U.S. Army ROTC Fighting Miners Battalion to attend the 40th annual U.S. Army 10-mile race in Washington, D.C. from October 12th to 16th, 2020.
So, yeah, the race is on Sunday. A bunch of different colleges around the country are gonna be participating in a 10-miler. And in addition to the race, we're also going to be going to like conferences and representing UTEP. We just got some UTEP merchandise we're gonna be running in UTEP, the UTEP like joggers. And yeah, so we're gonna be like, we have to wear all UTEP jerseys all the time. So we're representing all over there. Any questions?
Senator Burkhoff.
I motion to appropriate the sum of $1,500.
Are you part of this bill?
No, I'm not. I'm not. I just.
Okay. Sorry. You may proceed.
I motion to appropriate the sum of $1,575 to bill number 14.
All right, we got a motion on the floor to appropriate the amount of $1,575 to bill number 14. Senator Bettis. All right, we got a motion and a second to appropriate the amount of $1,575 to bill number 14. I will now open the floor for discussion.
Is this the first time you guys have done this, or?
No, I believe that they came here last year to you guys, but they didn't know the process. Kind of improved.
And does this I guess I'm not sure looking at this guy, does this help you guys in any way, like ever 10-mile race? Like, whether you guys as students or towards your career?
For Army, ROTC, we will all commission, us three. We will all commission one day, and that is an academic process in and of itself. And then this race is the actual only team from UTEP that will be there. So it's more of a representation thing.
And the people who tried out for this team will get a point on an order of merit list to raise the sling across everyone in the nation.
Yeah, let me clarify on that. We're in open. So at the end of our tenure in ROTC, we're going to be ranked against every single cadet in the entire country, right? And depending on where we are at in this master list, we will get the job of choice that we want, or we're lower, we won't, right? And so 1 point is 75 slots per thing. So you drop or go up 75 slots.
So then this is
500.
one lot.
Yeah. It helps us get the job that we want.
1 point can raise us to 75.
And you said you never even conference.
Ms. Reed, do you have anything to add on that stuff with like what specifically we're gonna be doing out there with like, I know we are communicating with someone to try and get, a walkthrough of the White House.
So we actually can't tour the White House, I guess I'll go down right now. Romero is in contact with, one of his friends who works at Pentagon, so we're gonna tour the Pentagon. And then we're gonna be attending major conventions such as the AUSA, annual convention where we'll see like all the opportunities and all the, like new toys that the Army has now.
They're also going to the Library of Congress, and they meet with Senator Escobar, Congresswoman Escobar. She gives them a personal tour, and if I'm not mistaken, they give you all some trophies too. I'm not going, so I don't
Those aren't necessarily conferences like I'm going for business or else. It's just like you're going on perspective, like trips.
I mean, I guess like the conference would further your career and needs to further our career.
The points do help your careers, right?
Correct.
Like, helps get the job done.
75 slots.
And so, did you get other funding?
Other than our own funding.
Budget fundraising.
Okay, so we did, a bunch of fundraising, including ticket sales that for our own personal raffle. That we're holding, and then we did t-shirt sales where we were all selling them at the tailgate. And I asked a couple of like my team members, their college of studies. So, like student affairs, they gave us 1,500, and then college of science, they gave us $725.
Also, something that really stuck out to me during the committee meeting is that they mentioned that, so I'll be honest with you guys, if the event was only the race, it would have been like a 2-day thing, go race and go back. But the thing that really stuck out to us is that they have the whole itinerary of all the networking events. So not only just competing with select universities from across the nation, they're getting a chance to connect at university level and federal level. So that's why we decided to go with a little more than the average. Because if it would have been a case that said that they're going for an athletic event, like rugby, it would have been way lower. I believe that the committee would have had it guided by that. But yeah, networking did play a huge role on it, especially since it's as such as a career fair. You're going to, yes, for your own personal career, but also it's still putting the word out for you as a whole, and especially in Washington, D.C., which I'm surprised that both of the organizational bills of this night are going to be, where are they all? Well, up north. Yeah. So you want to put it out there.
Yes, and I'll do that. All right. We've got a motion on the floor to appropriate the amount of $1,575. We also have a second. We will not receive a roll call vote. Secretary?
Senator Perez,
Yes.
Senator Perez Ramos,
Yes.
Senator Strickland,
Abstain.
Senator Duran,
Yes.
Senator Diaz-Olmo,
Yes.
Senator Rojas,
Yes.
Senator Ramirez, Senator Alvarado,
Yes.
Senator Barrientos, Senator Boatright,
No.
Senator Borrego,
Yes.
Senator Burkhoff,
Abstain.
Senator Chacho,
Yes.
Senator Gutierrez,
Yes.
Senator Guerrero, Senator Lechuga, Senator Morales, Senator Mota, Senator Ochoa,
Yes.
Senator Ortega,
Yes.
Senator Rodriguez,
Yes.
Senator Solis,
Yes.
Senator Zuniga,
Yes.
All right, with 2/3 majority roll call vote of the Senate, I hereby appropriate the amount of $1,575 to bill number 14. All right, moving on to our next point of business. Under new business appointments, legislative assistant, Fazio? Senator Brickhoff, what's yours?